prepared to stare, unveiling the shadows of fear on fear files.
A dimly lit cabin deep in the woods, the sound of crackling fire and howling wind outside. As I sit at a rustic wooden table, surrounded by dim candlelight, scribbling notes for a new story. I have been going through a severe writer's block of late, and now silence at last. The perfect atmosphere for inspiration. I pause, looking around the cabin. A sudden draft extinguishes one of the candles. The room plunges into darkness. I found it odd, but surely there must be a window open somewhere. As I gradually light the candle again, only to hear a faint whisper. "Come closer," were the vivid words whispered. I stand in shock, curious yet hesitant. I begin to follow the mysterious voice, leading me to a hidden compartment in the cabin. The hidden cabin was not much of a hassle to get into, but my mind still trying to process all that is happening at the moment. I discover an ancient dusty journal within the hidden compartment. The pages are filled with cryptic symbols and chilling tales of a family cursed by a malevolent entity. A sudden feel of emptiness and coldness hits my body. This trip is starting to get unsettling. As I read aloud from the journal, the room darkens and ghostly figures materialize. The ghostly figures' whispers are getting louder and louder. The figures are chanting for me to break the curse and to set them free. I am now determined as I realize that the only way to break free from the ghostly figures and the curse is to confront the vengeful spirit myself. While holding the open journal, I step outside. The wind howls and shadows dance menacingly. I can't let this darkness consume me. I follow a trail of ethereal whispers, leading deeper into the woods. The trees seem to come alive with ghostly apparitions. I must face the spirit and end this curse. The whispers intensify as I approaches an ancient, gnarled tree. The vengeful spirit materializes, a sorrowful figure trapped in eternal torment. The vengeful spirit lets out an agonizing whisper, informing me to end the suffering. Guided by the journal's instructions, recites an incantation to break the curse. The vengeful spirit convulses, letting out a final anguished cry. The darkness lifts, and the ghostly figures fade away. And myself, exhausted but triumphant, returns to the cabin, leaving the curse behind. A cozy living room, dimly lit with a vintage lamp. I sit on an antique chair, staring at an old ornate mirror on the wall. Grandma's mirror, an heirloom with secrets. As I lean closer, examining the mirror's intricate details, the reflection seems slightly off. Is it just me, or are my eyes deceiving me? But my reflection moves independently, mimicking a different expression. A sense of uneasiness settles in. This can't be real. The mirror's reflection shifts again, revealing a distorted version of my face. Okay, this isn't some horror movie. Pull yourself together. I decide to test the mirror by raising a hand. The reflection does the same, but lingers a moment longer. I am baffled by what is happening. As I am unable to shake off the unsettling discovery, I enter the bedroom where the mirror's reflection continues its eerie dance. Maybe I'm just tired is the conclusion I came up with to justify this unusual activity. It's been a long day. I aim to ignore the mirror, attempting to go about my nightly routine. The reflection, however, mirrors movements with an unsettling accuracy. My anxiety rising gradually because this can't be a prank nor a hallucination. I'm compelled to understand the mirror's secret, so I decide to delve deeper. Late into the night, the mirror's reflections become more cryptic and foreboding. I need to figure this out. As the night wears on, I sit in front of the mirror, exhausted but determined. Is there something you're trying to show me, perhaps, as I talk to the mirror? The mirror's reflection becomes a portal to another dimension. The room transforms into a surreal landscape. With astonishment in my eyes, this is beyond reality. I navigate through the mirror realm, encountering twisted versions of the living room and surreal landscapes. The reflections convey a tragic tale. It is literally a story trapped within the mirror, a tale about myself. I must confront distorted versions of myself, mirroring fears and insecurities. I understand now. In a moment of clarity, I brave face the distorted reflection and accept the flaws and fears. The mirror's realm begins to slowly fade. As I enter back into the living room, gazing at the mirror, the reflection now mirrors a sense of acceptance and resolution. The mirror, once mysterious and foreboding, now reflects a newfound understanding and self-acceptance. A desolate town surrounded by dense woods. As I stand at the entrance, observing the eerie silence that blankets Hollow Grove. Hollow Grove, a town forgotten by time. Rumors of a haunting that lingers in the shadows. I begin to explore the deserted streets, each step echoing through the emptiness. The silence here is unsettling, as if the very air holds the whispers of a forgotten past. I enter a dilapidated house, its creaking floorboards betraying the weight of time. Dust dances in the air as I explore each room. The remnants of lives once lived, now reduced to echoes in the walls. In a hidden room, I discover old photographs and letters, each revealing a piece of Hollow Grove's mysterious history. Tragedy unfolded here, hidden behind closed doors. As I wander next into the overgrown cemetery, tombstones weathered by time. Names etched in stone, souls trapped in Hollow Grove. Suddenly, the wind picks up, carrying faint echoes of distant laughter and anguished cries. The past is still clear in this place. I am drawn by an unseen force. Follow the echoes of a forgotten grave marked by a weathered statue. Inside its pages filled with accounts of strange occurrences and unexplainable phenomena. The church, a sanctuary tainted by the supernatural. As I continue to read, ghostly apparitions materialize, replaying the tragic events that led to the town's demise. A cycle of sorrow and despair, trapped in the very walls of Hollow Grove. I am now determined to bring closure as I stand in the town square. The air thickens with an otherworldly presence. I address the unseen spirits. I hear your stories. It's time to let go. A chilling wind sweeps through Hollow Grove, carrying away the lingering spirits. The town gradually fades into the darkness. Jordan, an avid gamer, stumbles upon a mysterious online game promising an unparalleled horror experience. Excited, Jordan logs in and starts the eerie journey. As Jordan progresses through the game, the line between virtual and real worlds begins to blur. The horror becomes unnervingly immersive, and the boundary between the screen and reality begins to fade. Disturbed by the game's intensity, Jordan takes a break. However, unsettling entities from the game start manifesting in the real world, mainly his apartment shadows in the corners. Strange sounds and whispers start to manifest. The manifestations escalate. Jordan experiences vivid hallucinations as the game's eerie atmosphere infiltrates the physical world. The apartment transforms into a nightmarish hybrid of the game and reality. Jordan, torn between two worlds, continues playing, desperate to find a way out. The game taunts with cryptic messages, revealing that the only escape is to reach the final level. Haunted by the terrorizing entities, Jordan faces the dilemma, either to abandon the game or to confront the nightmarish climax that awaits. Jordan enters the final level, and the game's horrors intensify immensely. The boundaries between virtual and real worlds collapse, merging into a surreal nightmare. As Jordan battles the final level, the apartment descends into chaos. Terrifying entities from the game manifest in the room, blending with the real-world surroundings. Exhausted and terrified, Jordan confronts the game's malevolent force. In a surreal climax, the entities vanish, leaving the apartment in disarray. The game mysteriously logs Jordan out. Shaken but alive, Jordan reflects on the blurred line between virtual and real horror. The apartment slowly returns to normal. Thank you for braving the unknown with us. Until next time, stay haunted.